Hi, I'm Ryan Walters. I got second place at the Area 51 OTS Championship out here in Modesto, California. I played Altergeist. Played against my friend Reggie. He's kind of playing a little bit of Rogue, some Fluffle, Dark Lord deck. He's a cool guy though. I played 2 Blue Eyes, 2 Paleozoic Frog, and 1 Sky Striker. And then in Top Cut, I played against, what was it, True Draco, Trickstar, and then lost to Sky Strikers in the final. But here's my deck. Alright, so we have 3 Marionetter, sets the Altergeist trap cards, the most vital thing to sort of keep the plays going. Also, it's a Monster Reborn also. It's really good, brings back all your Altergeist from the graveyard, so that comes up quite a bit. 3 Milliseek. If it inflicts damage, you send a card to the graveyard, and then you can link it away for Link Rebo to the Annual Search and Altergeist card. Altergeist monster when it gets sent from field to grave, so that's nice. 3 Multi-Faker. This card's a plus because it gets you an Altergeist monster from the deck after you activate a trap card. That's really cool. 2 Siliquis. This card bounces basically cards they control so long as you have a face-up Altergeist card to bounce for yourself other than itself. And it's really good. It's it's Constellar Pleiades, and yeah, it's really awesome. And then the 1 Concurry. This came up quite a bit to block out negate the attacks, and I don't know. It's really nice, really nice one of, and that's typically the 12 monster Altergeist core there. And then the hand traps, we have 3 Ash, 3 Ogre. These are pretty much stable for the most part in the current format, so I wouldn't deviate away from that. Spells, 3 Power Duality. This card was really good. Really helps you set up in a deck where Altergeist isn't really too much of a consistent strategy. It needs all the help it can get to the starter cards. 2 Desires. This is a little questionable because I see most people just try 1, especially in the Japan deck list. I just like 2 just because it's a card that can potentially get you into playing the game so long as you don't banish all the Altergeist cards. A couple, 1 or 2 moments today where I banished all of a certain copy of a piece, and that was kind of detrimental, but something I kind of take the trade with. That's it for the spells, traps. 3 Personal Spoofing. Not necessarily an Altergeist card, but it aids the strategy because it adds an Altergeist card on the field to the hand, shuffles and adds 1, and you get to resolve Multi-Faker, and it gets you advantage. And it's also another pseudo starter card for the deck, which is really important. 2 Protocol, and then the 1 Manifestation. Back and forth between 2 and 3. I think I'm going to bump it up to 3 because it is a very vital piece. It's another Altergeist card you can sort of pair with spoofing, so that's really nice. And it's really vital to have this on the field at all times against decks like Sky Striker. And I didn't have it, or I didn't know the whole effective protocol going into my last game against Striker, so that kind of messed me up quite a bit in the finals. But live and learn, I guess. But it's still really good to... I'd probably bump it up to 3. 3 Infinite Impermanence. It's really good. It's basically Veiler. I pulled off the Impermanence with Multi-Faker a couple times a day. It proved to be pretty useful. I don't know about the $80 price tag, but I mean, yeah. 2 Heavy Stormduster. This is against basically any of your trap decks. True Draco, Sky Striker. A lot of decks are sort of grindy and sort of set a lot of back row, as does my deck, so really good to play a couple copies in there in the main. Then play 3 Strike, 1 Warning, and 1 Judgment. I seen Altergeist list that topped play the whole Solemn package, so I went forward and did that because they really solidify your stance in the game and hold the board together. And then the 1 God card against the Sky Striker, Imperial Order. This single-handedly won me game 3 against one of the Sky Strikers in the preliminaries. It's a really good card, and yeah, you should be playing it at all times, in Altergeist at least, and maybe your other decks. extra deck, I didn't really get into it too much, but Link Karibo, extremely vital. So yeah, definitely play that. And then 3 Hextia. I never cycled through any more than 2 today, but it's still a really good card. Yeah, negates spell and traps, or spell trap effects, which does come up. It's really good. The Rata made it better. The Nightmares, I play the Unicorn, the Cerberus, and the Phoenix. None of these came up today. Isolde and Firewall. On the off chance I play against Hero, Gumblar, Hand Loop deck, or Goki, but they were non-existent. The one Warlord, which I actually made once today, against Blue Eyes, he flipped the skill drain on me, and I managed to somehow collect 4 monsters in the field, and I was able to swing over. He was kind of like top decking, so that was really good. Transmania never came up, Deco never came up, Kagari never really came up because I never really wanted to cherries, Sky Striker, Koshik, and then Ningirsu. Literally only summoned like 5 of these cards from the extra deck, but still need them in some way, shape, or form. The side, we have 3 cherries. Goku and the Gumblar Hero deck or whatever wasn't existing today, but still should probably have them in your side deck somewhere. And yes, so that's really good. 2 Cosmic Cyclone, just more spell and trap removal, going second. It's good against maybe like Sky Striker for the field spell. Against Draco, the spells and traps are the diagram, so yeah, it's really nice. 3 evenly matched. I resolved it a couple times. I didn't really see it too much, but the dream would have been, you know, resolving this and then revealing Multi-Figure thereafter. That would have been a really powerful play, but it never came up. $80 only came up a couple times, or yeah, 80 or so bucks for the set. Mind Crush. Honestly, like this has always been like one of the more better cards in my side deck. Comes up a lot, like against Striker, anything that basically searches and reveals you information of what's in their hand. Double Rivalry, I sided this in against what's it called, Striker. Came in pretty clutch, so I don't know if you should be maining it. I kind of see Altergeist list kind of go back and forth between it, but I guess I'll fix that. And then 2 Storming Mirror Force, because I didn't really know what else to throw in, because I didn't have like any of my extra cards to sort of like put together a good side deck. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was pretty, yeah, all stuff there. Yeah. Shout outs to Area 51, really good card shop. I love it here. I came here from Sacramento. Really good place to be. Shout out to Gage here. He literally rooted me on. Kiana rooted me on. Matt. Shout out to all. Yeah. Shout out to Adrian for letting me borrow the 3rd Impermanence, which did come up, and the Unicorn, it didn't come up, but still, it was really cool. Shout out to you, David, for hosting a really cool and amazing event here. I really had fun here. I didn't get the win, but I'm just happy that I got here.
Dude.
Yeah. Second place.
Top 2, man.
I got 2nd place. I don't know. I never got a 1st place finish in this deck, but I'll get there.
All right,
thank you.